Where's he going? Oh, he's one of the gatherers. Never mind. All is good. Let's see who we have so far in houses. We have some very interesting names. Like, I like this kid. Rajeliot. I think that's how you say that. Damari's the kid. I'm going to pick on the children. I really shouldn't, but some of them have some pretty amazing names. Hobberton is their father. Sandon, Constanford, Catian. Okay, those names are pretty normal. But you'll notice that as they grow up, they stay together and they're not really keen on having their boyfriends and girlfriends or whoever spouses move in with them and start families in there. So you have to build new houses for them all the time so they keep making babies and your town keeps growing. The babies, like the other the babies like the other children, I always said kids and children at the same time, like that was ever going to work. Anyway, they're kind of freeloaders for the time being, but they will grow up into productive adults. And you can also buy a school after a certain point. I closed that, didn't mean to. The school will educate them, which makes them more efficient. I believe even on hard difficulty you start out with all educated people. Here's one right now. Nata. She is a gatherer. She's currently helping build houses though, which is good for her. Oh, no wonder she's helping build houses. She just got a new one, so she's helping build her own house. That's pretty cool. How nice of her, and it seems like she's still helping with build her neighbors' houses and such. 47% full already, and that is still completely full. I have to make sure this keeps expanding so I have a nice big stockpile in case I screw up. The nice big stockpile not only does it help prevent the weird prioritizing things that the citizens like to do on their own in regards to food and firewood, it gives you more of a heads up for when you're really screwing up and your production is nowhere near what you need it to be to sustain your town. Right now they're taking their damn old time. Come on, build the house. Build the house. Yeah, I've got another one in there. Oh yeah, there's a house. Yay. Ah, Katian's old enough for her first house already. And I thought that was her brother. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe this town's into that. I don't know. Can't judge. This is the Middle Ages. They had all sorts of different rules back then. I'm also not sure if I'm going to worry about roads so much this time, besides maybe between little clusters of buildings, because everything's going to be very compact. It's snowing, oh no! But don't worry, there's still berries to be found. Loads of mushrooms too. Note to self, do not try this in real life. This is not quite accurate, you will have a hard time finding edible berries. Unless for some reason you can survive eating holly berries, I'm pretty sure those are poisonous. Pretty, but not good for you. Pretty bad for you. It's starting to pick up a bit. Still lacking on the wood front somewhat. Gonna make sure these trees here are prioritized, and the next thing I'm going to build actually is going to be the forester, so I can make sure I do have a steady supply of wood. But first, this house. Come on, just need a little bit more stone, there we go, and a couple more logs. Well, a couple more logs, because it's 4. And then we can build it. Oh no, what are we low on? Logs? Firewood. Not surprised. We're low on logs too, why haven't you dinged to me about that? You'll happily ding to me about everything except logs. And it's really bad at telling you when you're low on tools, so that's another reason to keep this open. And it'll never tell you if you're low on herbs, coal, or clothing. Clothing's pretty important. I can see maybe ignoring herbs, and I can definitely see ignoring coal and alcohol, but clothing, you kinda need that. Keeps them warm on the outside, too. That'll be the next thing I make after the forester, is to make a blacksmith down this more clear area here. Actually, I should probably do that first, because we're already having citizens running around with no tools. That's what this guy's doing. What are you going to do, mine the stone with your bare hands? Now he's gonna mine solid iron with... Or she's gonna mine solid iron with a pickaxe she whips out of nowhere. Awesome. I don't know if that's the sort of thing I'd like to be able to whip out of nowhere. I mean, there's probably more useful tools than that. But to each their own, I suppose. I suppose a pickaxe is pretty cool, and you could probably use it for a lot of things. Like... I don't know. Mining? Could hit somebody with it. I don't know, what would you use a pickaxe for? You guys are probably more clever than me, hive mind and all. Alright, got some houses. Everyone has a house. This 10-year-old boy has a house by himself. What a lucky guy. He's the envy of all the kids ever. Nor with your parents, it's like, I'm gonna get my own house. Yeah! There's a blacksmith. It's gonna go up. It needs a lot of iron, though, but that's okay. I have a lot of iron. It needs a lot of logs. I don't really have that. Stone I'm good with. Come on, build the blacksmith. Yeah, this kid is amazing. Don't you agree? Damari, we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. What does he do? He is the woodcutter. Oh, thank you. You're gonna be a lifesaver, little dude. Look at him running back and forth. What is he doing? I think it said he was picking up resources. Let me slow it down a bit. Well, he's in the woods now. No, that's not him. There he is. No, that's not him. I've lost sight of him, so we'll keep an eye out for him. Speed it back up. He'll probably be back doing this little back and forth dance in a little bit. Again, not sure what he was doing. He must just like this cart a whole lot. It's like, he's playing hide and seek with the cart. That's what he's doing. You know, he's a kid. He's living on his own, so he has to get stimulus somehow. So he probably like painted some eyes on the front of the cart here. Little googly eyes. He's trying to play hide and seek with it. See, not enough attention as a child will make you do all sorts of weird things like that. Come on, build the blacksmith. Here's a foundation. Now just put like a little furnace in there. You can build the pickaxes with your hands. It's okay. You don't need any special tools or anything. I would know. I saw it in a video game before. You can totally do it. And here it comes. It's got walls now. The roof would be nice. Probably cool down the tools a bit too quickly without a roof if it started to rain like it is now. Plus, you don't want to be standing in puddles all day while you work. That sucks. It sucks a lot. I wouldn't know from experience, thankfully. Besides, like, maybe soapy floors. That's about it. No puddles for me. Unless it was like outside and I was happily splashing in it. Although nowadays I don't splash in it because I don't want to get my Jessie shoes wet. You know, adult things. Speaking of adult things, somebody's gonna have to do very important things very soon. Quickly supply the town with iron tools. Go! Go, little dude. Little dude, whoever you are. We can find out through this screen who that is. Hoberton! Okay. He's gonna be the man. Okay, how are we doing on the barn? Oh, should probably do the next barn now to be safe. I'll just plunk it right there. I'll get some wood in the meantime when they cut down these trees so I'm not completely wasting my teeny non-existent reserves. Need to, speaking of, harvest the rest of these. Get that. There we go. Hopefully they'll get these quickly enough. Add those onto builders just to hopefully speed it up a little bit. Now, how much is the forester going to cost? 32 wood. That's potentially a problem. Let me think. I don't want to go too crazy out here because I do want to put something here and here. However, no, there's a cliff there. I can't go around very easily, but I could get these in here. That area is too small for it to really be worth putting any buildings there, so I can just get all the trees. No harm done. Ooh, I will have to be careful if they do it now though, because early winter and that's gonna be quite a walk. You should wait until it's summertime to do that. Ah, tools are being made. People are grabbing them. Soon everyone should have a tool. Once this guy stops being a tool and grab a tool, come on, grab a tool. Thank you. Anyway, I should probably face the mic a bit more when I do this. It's kind of far away. Gonna adjust it a second. There we go, that should be a bit better. And here we go, playing more Banished. With more pop filter in the way. Hello pop filter, how are you? And 66% full. I want this to be totally full. And then this one too. Storage cart is still totally full. Everyone's still gathering food, doing something good. I want you to build this. Well, actually, it's the early spring now, so I won't feel bad sending them over here to grab those trees. Ah, you just picked up some logs, though. Come on, grab those too. Well, to be fair, it's very hard to carry a bunch of logs at once. I don't know, I'm assuming. They're big. Even if they weren't heavy, it's just hard to carry big things around and not make a complete fool of yourself doing so. So, this barn, still not complete. They've stamped out some nice outlines though. Not sure why they have to make little stalls for the food though. Like, are they expecting the venison to grow feet and run away? Well, technically it was before, but it won't anymore. The onions, are the onions going to escape? No. It's not like they have refrigeration these days. Instead, what they do with the meat, I believe, is just salt it to hell and back. And smoke it so it turned into jerky. Well, not all smoked stuff turns into jerky, but a lot of it does. And I'm surprised at the distinct lack of meat in this game. There should be bees. Yes, there should be bees. Probably one of the few times you'll ever hear somebody say there should be bees. Well, besides obvious environmental concerns, but anyway, bees, mead. You can make ale with wheat, which would be beer, or any, like the fruits you can get from trees or berries. But there's no actual mead. And I think that would be nice. I think having honey, since that's kind of a luxury, would also boost the citizens' happiness a bit. And I'm positive that's something they figured out way back when, even if clumsily and painfully. So, yeah, let's have some mead. They're almost done with these trees in here already, but they almost have enough wood for the storage barn as well. And we already have up to 309 fuel, which is pretty dang good. That'll keep me busy. And I only go up to 2,000 fuel, but that should be plenty. Aha, they can actually build it now. Cool. How are we doing for houses? Damari is still living by himself. He's now the blacksmith. Ah, kid of all trades. He's doing more running back and forth. He's no longer playing hide and seek with the storage cart though. You must have gotten tired of that. There's also a lot more crap in the way. Ah, good, that's done. Let's go for the forester. Let's see, here should work. Well, I've ideally liked it where some of those houses are now, but that should be okay. Prioritize it? Nope, just that. There we go. They're already clearing it out. I don't have any wood. Oh, I have some now. No, not anymore. I don't have any wood to build it with, but they're finding it somewhere. Which is good. I need them to find that wood. See, they will plant the trees as well as chop them down. So they're very efficient, very eco-friendly, even at this very early era. Smart thinkers, really. Looking around for any easily harvestable trees that won't seem to interfere with where I want to build. I'm down in this area probably. Because the forester won't make enough on its own at first, not for me building houses everywhere and all that fun stuff.